Yeah, this premise has got legs.
It has got legs.
Originally, when you first started that way, like, I'm going to do like a show where I'm like, pretend to be Johnny Vegas. I thought you were going to try and be like, I thought you were going to try and talented Mr. Ripley him.
No, I couldn't. I'm too tall.
You're too tall.
Yeah. Have you seen him? He's.
I
don't want to call him short.
He's usually, to be fair, he's usually sitting down when I look at him. That sounded creepy.
I saw him Comic Relief.
Which is on tonight.
It was on tonight.
Topical.
Yeah, again, topical.
Topical show. Look at this.
He was in No Direction, which was fucking brilliant, by the way.
I haven't seen any of it. Literally, the only part of Comic Relief I have seen is before we sat down to record this, I quickly looked on Twitter while I was waiting for you, and I saw him load up a photo of No Direction. That was all I saw.
Well, I'll have to say, it was just 5 comedians of a certain age, and I'm not calling them old, a certain age.
Mate, I think you have earned the right to use that word in the course of this last 52 minutes.
Oh no, you're ruining the magic! It's 2 different episodes. They're not supposed to know we record several in one go.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Please ignore the man behind the curtain. They did that, but they were fucking brilliant. It was just them very poorly singing the best song ever.
Right.
But it was great.
Quickly, while there was a few seconds of silence there, was referring to things that have happened tonight in the present day. Probably gave the game away about us recording them all at one go.
Well, yeah, that's why I said you're ruining the magic.
Sorry.
This is why Superman works alone. When he got the camera.
It's my first day. Quack, 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 quack.
Quack, 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 quack.
Simpsons reference, mate.
Okay, I don't quite get that one.
The one where, Homer's in the Navy. He says it's his first day, he's got to explain to all the different navies about it's his first day on the job, and there's just some penguins there. And he just says quack, 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 quack. Yeah.
Oh, I don't quite remember everything about that episode, but it was good.
It was good.
I do remember that.
I watched the third greatest submarine movie of all time tonight, on a related note.
The third greatest submarine movie of all time.
The third greatest submarine movie of all time, that being The Hunt for Red October.
Okay, so, guesstimating Das Boot, and not Das Boot, is either number 1 or number 2.
Yeah, Das Boot is number 2.
Okay, then what is the fucking first?
The first is the 1996 classic, Down Periscope, starring Kelsey Grammer.
I've never heard of that film before.
It is Kelsey Grammer's magnum opus, mate. You go when this finishes. You look that shit up. You go and you illegally download. Everyone listening to this, you go and illegally download Down Periscope, starring Kelsey Grammer.
Please don't illegally download anything. Please try to obtain Down Periscope by legal means. Sell your first unborn child so you can order Down Periscope from Amazon.com.
Little children, if you are listening, you go into your parents' room and you steal the money out of their wallet to try and go and find Down Periscope.
Right, so, okay, back to The Hunt for the Red October.
Yeah.
So, yes, you watched that.
I did. About an hour ago, it was brilliant. I love that film so much.
An hour ago, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
25 minutes from now, it will be shit.
No, I mean, I watched it about an hour ago, full stop. It was brilliant, full stop.
I like the fact that at one point you see Sean Connery.
Yep.
Sir Sean Connery, Lord of the Magistrate, Grand Mages of whatever the fuck he is.
Lord of Darkness.
Lord of Darkness. Speaking Russian.
Yeah.
And then they just go like, oh, fuck it. We're speaking English now.
Do you know who was worse for it, actually? I only noticed it tonight. Sam Neill. Sam Neill is fucking all over the place in that movie.
Is he?
Yeah, at one point he's just like... He's just doing his regular Sam Neill Jurassic Park voice. Then he goes into a bit of Event Horizon, he's trying to sound a bit serious. And then there is a bit where it's just him and Connery, and it's really tense, and He doesn't do a Russian accent, but he talks like in really slow, deliberate American, as if he is like, this is how a Russian man would talk if he was trying to sound American. He's all over the fucking place, but he gets overshadowed because everyone just thinks about, oh look, here comes Sean Connery doing the Sean Connery voice. So he kind of gets away with it. I also forgot that Darth Vader was in that movie.
James Earl Jones Richard? Okay.
Yeah, James Earl. Yeah, David Prowse is not in The Hunt for the Red October. Hey, yeah, bastards. Imagine him doing a bloody Russian accent. Yeah. Of course, my favourite bit in The Hunt for the Red October is where Sam Neill completely loses his shit and rips Tim Curry's eyes out.
I have to say, it's been quite a while since I've seen The Hunt for the Red October, and I don't remember Sam Neill ripping Tim Curry's eyes out.
He rips Tim Curry's eyes right out of his head, and then he screams...
And I'm fairly familiar with Tim Curry's, what's the word? Bibliography? Discography?
Filmography, mate.
Filmography.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting late, isn't it?
It is getting late. He rips his fucking eyes right out of his head, and then he says, where we're going, you won't need eyes to see.
That's the worst Doc Brown comment ever.
Mate, that is a genuine quote from Event Horizon, which stars Sam Neill.
Like, imagine Doc Brown saying to Marty...
Yeah, I know.
We don't need eyes to see.
I know, I love Event Horizon so much. And
also, worst Doc Brown impression ever.
Pardon?
That was the worst Doc Brown impression ever.
No, mate, I'm telling you, it is a genuine quote.
I said that. Well,
yeah.
Never mind.
You know, I heard you say it, but it's a quote from Event Horizon. I wasn't doing a Doc Brown impression, I was doing a Sam Neill impression.
I was doing Doc Brown! You never listen to me!
I don't, it's true, I don't. I am... You know, it's all about me, to be honest, you know.
TLDR, starring Squidman at Stu Brown 2, maybe featuring Dutchman.
I named the fucking thing, it's my, you know, all the glory and none of the work, mate, that's how I roll. Turn up, name the fucking thing, let you do all the technical shit, that's me, you know.
Oh yes.
that's the way I operate.
Well, that's a good balance, isn't it?
Hey, Adam West didn't fucking edit the Batman TV show, that's all I'm saying.
No, I said it was a good balance. What more do you want?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Speaking of Tim Curry.
Yeah.
I really like Tim Curry.
So do I. My favourite Tim Curry role ever is maybe Clue, but if not Clue, then the hotel manager in Home Alone 2. He fucking makes that movie.
I was going to say the hotel manager in Home Alone 2.
You would.
I was fucking going to. I'm like, oh yeah, he's probably going to say something like Congo, or he's going to say something like Rocky Horror Picture Show. But fuck me, he absolutely makes Home Alone 2.
He does. He knocked it out of the park in that movie.
If it wasn't for him, that movie would be like, oh yeah, this is just a shameless rip-off.
Yeah, it would have just been a shitty sequel. But as it is a shitty sequel with Tim Curry doing a fucking amazing comic turn.
Plus Rob Schneider.
Is Rob Schneider in it? I don't remember Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is the fucking bellhop.
Is he? Oh god, he is. He fucking is. You're right. Jesus. Also, Rob Schneider is in Demolition Man.
He is in Demolition Man.
It's like when I saw it recently, I was like, "Fuck me, that's Rob Schneider." He turns up.
That means
pops up all over the
in
place.
2 Sylvester Stallone movies.
He's in 2 Sylvester Stallone movies.
Judge Dredd.
Oh God, yeah, fucking hell! What was Rob Schneider doing in all these movies in like the mid '90s? Like,
motherfucker.
Look, he's always been there.
I don't hate him, but it's like I don't see why he's
why did he ever get? Why did he ever get to star in anything?
Why he ever got a main role in anything? I didn't get. But
yeah, Jesus, no. He's
as a sidekick, he's okay. He's cool. All right.
I don't know. He was pretty fucking irritating in Judge Dredd. Although then, everything in the entire movie was pretty fucking irritating in Judge Dredd.
The thing I loved most about Judge Dredd, the Sylvester Stallone movie, is and you have to Google this. I'll put an annotation in here somewhere. Google Judas Priest Judge Dredd. I fucking love that.
Yes. Yeah.
You get the main bad guy. At the moment, I'm lost for his name. I'm quickly gonna Google that.
If it's at all possible, like, you should try and edit that song into the end of this fucking. Like...
I could. I can. I have magic. I am a person.
That is how we should play out on this episode. Like, Jesus, I'm gonna have to go. While we're talking like technical terms and shit, I'm gonna have to like piss break.
Yeah, I get that.
Betray the law! Betray the law!